I know no seasons.
Yo, what up?
Hi.
We went from the studio, aka the
Guest
room, the
bedroom.
guest bedroom, out here, getting some nature time in, taking a break. Finished a verse and then a hook point. Producing is fun. It's like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle.
Like such a SpongeBob moment. Producing is fun.
F is for fire that burns downtown. U is for uranium.
Boom! Sorry.
N is for no survivors
Evil.
when you're plankton.
That's not what fun is about. All right. Well, that was cute.
That was a good intro.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, so what did we say we were going to talk about?
You said you want to talk about a couple things.
Yeah.
First is like you had this new.
Oh, my evolution on sex.
Your evolution on sex, yeah.
So one thing I love about Afraz is that like he is such a brother to me that we can openly have these conversations, which is great for me as a female because I honestly don't have a dad. Love you, daddy, but you ain't really talking to me like that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So she got a zaddy.
A bratty, a brother daddy.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Yeah.
With that being said, my evolution is this. So I've done a lot of research on the science behind it. And scientifically speaking, you need to be having sex at least once a week. Now, I'm not saying I'm having sex once a week. What I am saying is that the equivalent to that is like hugs and kisses. Like it can also
human touch.
Yeah. Well, the human touch is different between intimacy. And that's also been the biggest evolution is I used to think sex equaled intimacy, and it just doesn't.
It doesn't, yeah.
Yeah. What I'm learning is like intimacy is, I think what I've been doing is replacing sex for intimacy because I need that, but I usually push people away. And I think what I've been searching for is intimacy in my relationships where I can be honest, like the relationship we have, like I can be pretty much like 100% open.
Right.
And one thing that has really changed that level of intimacy in my life is that I felt like I hadn't really been seen and heard by my family. But that was because we would be moving so much that anytime I would want to have a serious conversation with, say, like my mom, I couldn't because I wasn't communicating with her everything going on in my life. And so she's like, well, Hannah, if you're just partying out there with all those drugs and alcohol. And so
kind of like that too, right? Like
exactly like that. Exactly, Mom. I'm going to send this to you. I'm just kidding. But the reality is, what I've learned is that if I write these letters, so I've written about 24 letters to my mom and my sister, and they're very in-depth letters, anywhere from 1 to like 5 pages long, about what's going on in my life, what I'm thinking about, where my mental state is at, the people in my life, yada, yada, yada. And the amount of improvement I've seen in my level of intimacy with my mom and my sister to where when I'm honest and I can like be direct and I feel confident in that, I get like rave reviews of like, this is awesome, we're so excited. When I'm in a bad place, I get more questions now, which is what I've been seeking is, hey, like I'm in a bad place, I don't know what to do, like I need advice. It used to be met with, well, Hannah, you're doing all that partying and drinking and drunk. Now it's met with, well, why is this happening? Why are you thinking about it this way? Like, have you tried this, and this?
It's like genuine advice instead of just like
judgment,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel as though...
I'm gonna post this up right here.
Yeah.
And then we can just stand and talk.
Nice. Squats.
Nice. Dude, look at that. Oh, hold up. Just like a little crooked.
She's just a little crooked.
Just a little bit.
Cute.
Okay. Well, I was gonna one take this, but now I have to like cut all this shit out.
Squats. Keeping this part.
I could.
Cute.
I've been hitting some bodyweight squats recently too.
Dude, yeah.
Okay, cool. Actually, yeah, I think we can go like right here. Okay, yeah, now we're in good frame. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, and then...
now you're getting genuine advice.
More intimacy from my family, the people that I should be closest to, the people I should be trusting.
Right.
And I think a lot of the disconnect in my 20s has come from I was moving so fast that I wasn't communicating really my feelings, thoughts, and emotions.
Right.
And so I was making a lot of, I wouldn't say bad decisions, but first time decisions.
Right.
That weren't necessarily great for me or who I was. Now, when they give me advice, I can receive it a lot better too, because I know they actually know what's going on. They have the full data. So I'm like, oh, I can trust you, not because you should always trust your family if they're a good family. I don't know what everybody's family life is like, but I love my family. Anyways, they're good people. With that being said, even though they're good people, they don't know everything about what's going on in my life, so they make judgments, quick judgments, without understanding it.
Now that you've been very honest with them about everything that's going on internally, externally with you, they're actually being more receptive instead of, like you said, you're being less judgmental, more helpful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm becoming more receptive because I understand that they know what I'm talking about now.
So overall, better
relationships.
Yeah.
And this has led to a better, I wouldn't say sex life, but relationship life when it comes to men. Because I don't feel the need, I don't crave that intimacy as much anymore.
Because you have the intimacy from your family. So with people in your life that you're physically intimate with, you don't feel like you don't need that type of attention.
Yeah.
You can just have you can separate physical intimacy and emotional intimacy now.
Exactly. And that has been a key that I have unlocked this year, thank God, because Lord knows I needed it. And I know that you've actually been pretty celibate too recently, haven't you?
Yeah, the past month and a half, just because of stomach stuff, and
Yeah.
I've just been focusing on my health and creating content for my lovely viewers at home.
Nice.
That are watching this. So yeah, I think this will probably be day, when I drop this one, it'll probably be day 27-ish or something. So that'll be pretty big. It's been nice to have I have this creative outlet, and I feel like I'm not to get all no fappy on you guys, but it's transmuting that sexual energy into creative output.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so,
I've heard it
nice.
called
it's
that divine kind of feminine energy. I wouldn't necessarily equate it to the female, but it's
you just take some of this and you just...
Yeah, it's a creative energy. It's
Yeah.
I don't know what, and for me, it hasn't been a month and a half for me, but it's been probably around a couple weeks. But the last time I had a random hookup, which wasn't really random, I still talked to the guy first, I just didn't crave the intimacy with him afterwards like I normally would.
Yeah, you're like, I don't need a cuddle right now.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even that. It was just even the wanting to, you know how you said girls create attention for drama?
Yeah, you weren't in that mode.
I didn't need that.
And the reason I said that is because it ties back to a bar I said about women trying to cause women overreacting if they want your attention for something. If you haven't given them attention, if you're focused on work or you're focused on whatever your life.
What was the bar? It was overreact.
For every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. For all of my actions, from her, there's an overreaction.
Yeah. It's exactly that bar. Yeah. I feel a lot more emotionally regulated now that I have, I always call my mom and my sister my core.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot more emotionally regulated because I also don't feel like I'm randomly calling them and just dumping on them anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's here's the letter, you can read it whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, it's not like you're not venting, you're writing all your thoughts out, you're getting everything from here onto here in a neat, organized way without I'm not using the word trauma dumping. Is the word trauma dump? Yeah, I was like, I think that's the word, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so you're not trauma dumping on someone. You're brain dumping in an organized way. So this is good. So you could write letters to people to let them know how you're feeling.
Yeah.
That's really honestly, good. Yeah, that's really. And
sometimes I'd be writing these letters to people. I'm like, I'm not gonna send.
And you're not even gonna send it. Yeah, but just getting it out of your head. You just need to take that mental. Dump, for lack of better words.
Yeah.
But
and I would say too, something that I've learned too is men testosterone wise are like this pretty much all month long. Mm-hmm. And then women have 1 week where they have extra testosterone, and that's the week that we're on our best. We're doing stuff. We're oh my God, we feel so good. Da, 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 da.
Is that ovulation? Or is that the luteal phase? Or
luteal. I believe it's luteal.
Okay.
Oh, women, please don't come for me. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments nicely.
No women watch this channel. You're good.
Oh, well, they will after I'm done with it.
Hell yeah.
So...
Welcome all you new viewers.
Women and a few good men on my end. And then he's the boys and a couple ladies.
Yeah. A couple of my homegirls be watching it because they like I took a video the other day. They were talking about karma, and I was like, I want to put this in the vlog, and they're like, oh, we're gonna watch it. And I'm like, all right, cool.
And tell me you talked about the sex talk, but maybe call it something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just learned that women are, we just have like literally different modes every single set of the week.
Yep.
Whereas men are just like, and this is good because it makes women, the more emotional challenges you go through, the deeper your empathy is for all types of people, which is why women are usually the community-based ones, and men are like, we have a task, we can get it done, let's do it. What is this emotion that you're feeling? I've never experienced this
very
before.
task-focused rather than like feeling-focused. Yeah, that makes sense. Dang. So if you have more intimacy with the people in your life and your familial and friendship relationships, that means you'll have better physical intimacy with your partners.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the gist of this?
Yeah.
Okay, solid. Yeah. So we need to come up with a title on a catchy title for that on YouTube.
Making music in...
Well, no, the making music one, that's going to be a separate video. This one is going to be... I think this is great. I think this is great advice this is like actionable advice that you guys can follow along with at home if there is like, if you are feeling like you're split with like, or if you feel like you're relying on somebody or something for too much of all types of intimacy.
If you get obsessed too quickly with men, this is the advice that you need.
Dudes, if you're having one-itis, if you're like obsessing over a chick and y'all haven't even smashed yet, or maybe y'all have smashed and like you're like lost in the sauce, this is for you.
Yeah, most likely it's that you don't have enough emotional intimacy in your life from the other people that you should be getting it from. You're not balanced. This is how I ended up in a relationship for 2 years because I did not have emotional intimacy in my life.
Balance, like the Avatar.
Yes, bending all four.
Yeah, bending on all fours.
That was good.
Yeah, let's go, dude. So that's really good. That's really. I think that I'm really glad you broke this down because I think that's a common thing. Like I know you're saying it from a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
I think it's really good for men to hear too.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, dudes, don't get lost in the sauce. Make sure you're spreading out your
sauce.
Your emotions.
I thought of another word, but I said sauce to keep it PG.
Sauce game legendary. I gotta call some overseas. That's the first line of the bar. Yeah. The single will
She
drop
asked me
soon.
if I'm on demon time. She said I'm on semen time.
That's right. Bro, when your friends quoting your lyrics, bro, is so good. I love it. This is good.
The
and
story,
you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I would say or emotionally, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yep. And don't put that pressure on your partner. That's an immense amount of pressure to put all your emotional intimacy in a partner who is not your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife, your husband. Like that's not like your person. If it's just like your
when you're going to feel like you're going through a
acquaintance, right?
constant death cycle when you're losing these friends, because eventually that is going to break. No one can take on an entire human being. This is why we have community. This is why we have our families. We have our best friends. We have our circle of trust. But yeah, I would say emotionally, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spiritually, be writing it down and know who you can trust. Like I trust my mom and my sister more than anything. They know my life more than anyone else.
Right.
And then, physically, I feel like I've actually been more like excited about my physical health because you know how like your family will always be like, girl, if you just work out or blah blah, and it feels like they're like egging you on,
they're like
lecturing you. But now that I have more intimacy, I'm able to receive that advice so much better and realize like my sister's a size 2 right now. She's never been a size 2 in her entire life, and she's like,
dang.
Honestly, Hannah, my full name is Hannah Jewel Clark. Everybody calls me Jim. I digress. With that being said, people used to call me Jules, but that's just a character in the universe now. It's we've evolved Pokemon style. Anyways.
Yeah, I know. I called you like, dude, when I first met you, dude, this is just a side tangent. When I first met you, like, you said your name was Jules, but then you told me your real name, and you said you don't tell many people that. So I was calling you Hannah the whole night, and then I went back to, and then like when we started hanging out more, I started calling you Jules. And then like when we were working out in that Get Better Together video, I called you Hannah, and I was like, damn. That's like the first time I said that in like years.
It's the energy,
Yeah.
man. It is an energy
Yeah, yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and I've kind of been figuring out that also comes with the emotional regulation. Is
Yes,
figuring out,
yes,
oh,
yes,
what am I
yes.
putting into all these characters? What am I getting back out of it? Why am I doing it? It's helped my creative process so much. I feel so
Good.
much more organized and so much more put together now.
Yeah.
But it's like, I finally feel like I'm about to murder the game this next year.
Heck yeah.
If I can, and also I've had 2 deaths in my family this year. I'm like, I feel
big.
like
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
been through it. I'm
Yeah.
like, there's no one taking me down after this year.
Yeah.
Like next year, I'm
Dialed in.
yeah,
Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Yeah.
squats.
All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Wait, hit that pose again. That'll be the thumbnail right there. All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Jules, you got anything to say for the outro?
Stay social. You're all gems. Mwah.